guys, it's 21 Maxwell here, and welcome to the final day, the conclusion of the WWE World Grand Prix, day 19, where we have our grand final, John Cena versus Bray Wyatt, the winner of both the respective blocks, and the winner of that matchup tonight chooses his opponent for a title match this coming Sunday at Survivor Series. I say SummerSlam there, Survivor Series, and then after that we're back into a rhythm that WWE will have in real life, which is Raw pay-per-views and SmackDown pay-per-views. So really, after this show, we're going into our last dual-branded pay-per-view until the Rumble, and then it's just going to be the big four from there on. That'll pretty much be, or the big five, sorry. I'm kind of classifying Money in the Bank as pretty much a big five event now because of its importance. So, we'll crack into the show. It's on pay-per-view. And hopefully you enjoy it. We're telling a few storylines as well, because obviously a few times we've had the storylines be the issue of why I've not had high ratings, so a couple of matches will build up to stuff that'll be happening on Sunday at Survivor Series. But as I say, we'll carry on and hope you guys enjoy the show. So here it is, the World Grand Prix Grand Finale. So 51,133 in attendance at the Minute Maid Park, and an A-Star 100 segment here, basically for our big tag match later on, and it's just Rollins, Punk, Reigns and The Miz, just having a few words, just saying how they're the best has to offer on the Raw brand. Some of these guys, as I say, will be in this big matchup later on tonight, and yeah, I'm just happy to get an A100, a very good rating. Seth Rollins clearly enjoyed the freedom of going off script. Punk improvised well throughout the segment. Roman Reigns worked the crowd well, using his freedom to improvise, and The Miz as well. So it got the show off to a strong start. Everyone either come out of it looking good or excellent. And it continues the G1 storyline. So obviously some of the workers are still in that. So delighted with a good start there. Our opening contest was a decent matchup that saw the team of AJ Styles and Dolph Ziggler defeat American Alpha in 14:32 when Dolph Ziggler defeated Chad Gable via a zigzag. This was a B83, just a good matchup to give Ziggler and AJ a win, but at the same time a good bit of exposure to American Alpha. Got the crowd hotter. Chad Gable with a 66, Jason Jordan 69, Ziggler with an 84, and AJ Styles with an 88 performance. No skill improvements to speak of, but as I say, just a good outing for all concerned. And this leads to Dolph Ziggler hyping up his matchup this Sunday. He's in a little feud now with Shinsuke Nakamura. These two will go head to head, either in a one-on-one match or possibly in a traditional Survivor Series matchup. Yet to decide. But A-Star 100 and the show-off strong style storyline has advanced. A very good promo from Dolph, with promos like this, which he's not ever going to get in real life, is making me think, has he got one more push in him? We'll see. And also, we have Gable and Jordan have headed to the back, and they have been beat down by the evil Vaudevillains. This is a C++ 67. There's going to be some sort of tag match involving American Alpha from Raw and the Vaudevillains from SmackDown. May add some other tag teams to keep people happy, yet to be decided. So it continues that storyline, and I'm happy with that. Next up, and about that had decent wrestling but didn't have much heat, Bayley defeated Liv Morgan in 10:13 with the Hugplex. A very promising C+70, so a good outing there for Liv Morgan. Bayley with a strong 76 performance, Liv Morgan with a 43. It continues their storyline, but as I say, if you get Liv Morgan over, how good could that matchup be? So, she's definitely one for the future, she's young enough, and that's with these ladies holding back, so I think a lot of upside coming out of that for Liv Morgan. Next up, Shane McMahon books a match this Sunday. As I said, it was going to be Bayley and Sasha for the Raw Women's Championship, C+66. Due to the two ladies' overness and the Hugger versus Boss storyline, carries on. Next up, we've got some more tag team action, and it is a fatal 4-way tag match. And about that had decent wrestling. It didn't have much heat. It was the Usos defeating System X, Hawkins and Ryder and the American Wolves in 15:34 when Jim Uso defeated Zack Ryder with the Alias. This got a B78. Dave Fajita's getting better at his gimmick. It was a good performance from Davey Richards with the 82, Eddie Edwards a 72, Hashimoto 73, Fujita 70, 63 for Zack Ryder, a 59 for Kurt Hawkins, 63 for Jimmy Uso, and a 71 for Jay. So we need to build them up again, the Usos, but as I say, injury free now, and hopefully getting better. Zack Ryder improving flying skills, Davey Richards and rumble skills, and a few negatives here. Low morale because of obviously all the events we've done, but these guys haven't been on TV. Next up, we have the unlikely alliance tonight of The Miz and 3 members of the Wyatt family, Baron Corbin, Braun Strowman, Luke Harper, and they're basically just saying, you know, we've got to team up tonight. It's an unlikely alliance, but surely we can take out their opponents. So that's an A95. Corbin and Strowman have got over so much by being with Bray, and so is Luke Harper, but Luke Harper was already at a decent level. Corbin and Strowman have basically come up from 40 overness to probably double that now. So very impressed with them, and these kind of segments will only boost them. Sami Zayn cuts a promo, getting ready for his matchup tonight. He's going to face Kalisto. Just want to give Kalisto a little opportunity. See how he does against Sami Zayn. It's a good chance for Sami Zayn. He's in a good spot. And it's an A91 promo from the underdog from the underground. Matchup done okay. Wasn't expecting it to be too good because obviously no storyline in Kalisto's mid-card. So in a decent matchup, Sami Zayn defeats Kalisto in 14:49 with a brainbuster. B81, Kalisto unfortunately off his game. The matchup was all out to steal the show, so it got the crowd buzzing. Sami produces a 92 performance to Kalisto's 55. Sami's improving his performance skills. It's a bit of disappointing showing from Kalisto. Hopefully we can give him something going forward, but I don't think a near main event push will be happening. Never mind anytime soon, but to be honest, ever. Next up, CM Punk is a little hype promo up against Roman Reigns. That's a B+89. Continues the survival storyline. And our multi-man matchup is a 10-man tag. And in a superb matchup, it was Apollo Crews, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Big Cass defeating the team of Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, Luke Harper, Baron Corbin, and The Miz when CM Punk defeated Baron Corbin with an apparent Pepsi plunge. Big Cass is the weak link. A B+86, it's pretty good. It's a co-main. It's given a few other guys a chance in the co-mains and main event slots. A good kind of place to put Big Cass, and Strowman and Corbin again, another good slot with them. Big Cass will need to sort out that gimmick. It's because it's the gimmick he uses in real life, which clearly he's good at, but apparently it doesn't suit him. I think I'll probably keep it on him until we eventually do split him and Enzo. So you get a 69, Nakamura 94, Seth 96, CM Punk 93 performance, Apollo Crews a disappointing 79, really poor for him, an 82 for Baron Corbin, an 87 for Luke Harper, 94 for The Miz, an unbelievable 85 for Braun Strowman, and a 99 for Roman Reigns. Moves on to storylines, which is good, that's what we want. Luke Harper and Big Cass both improving technical skills, but it's the win for the baby faces ahead of Survivor Series. Next up, Bray Wyatt's getting ready to cut his promo for this upcoming matchup against John Cena, the winner becoming the World Grand Prix champion, getting their title shot this Sunday. A91. The performance was good and the Battle of the Grand Prix storyline advances. John Cena does likewise. His performance was fantastic. Unscripted, A90 promo. And the matchup itself, if you're ready for it, how will it do? Not too bad. In an exceptional matchup, it was John Cena who wins the Grand Prix. He defeated Bray Wyatt in 24:06 by pinfall with an AA. B+87, that's pretty decent. As I say, there was always going to be a few negatives in this matchup due to the lack of psychology, which I still think is crazy in a Bray Wyatt match, but it is what it is. John Cena went 90, Bray went 99. It continues their storyline. No skill improvements to speak of, and lack of psychology. And the declining physical ability of Cena is the reason why this struggled so much. So now you're probably asking me, why John Cena? Well, that's going to really be unfolded over this episode, Sunday, and the next couple going forward, because there's a big storyline in place for John Cena. So John Cena wins the WWE World Grand Prix. He is the inaugural champion. Let me know what your thoughts are on the whole tournament concept, and we'll decide if we're going to do it again next year, or if we're just doing like a King of the Ring type format and just ditch King of the Ring. We'll say more on that after the show. We still have more to go. So because Bray Wyatt has lost, it's now for him, Strowman, Harper, and Corbin beating down John Cena. However, Sami Zayn has decided to come down and help John Cena, so it's 4 versus 2, and it's just an all-out brawl. So they've managed to somehow clear the ring. It's now Cena and Zayn. It's an A95 segment. John Cena was the star of the segment. But it's another good segment to put the likes of Harper, Strowman, Corbin, etc. in. No skill improvements, and a few negatives as well. And we finished the show with John Cena turning around and saying, "This Sunday at Survivor Series, I want to face you, Sami Zayn, for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship." So Sami Zayn has just helped John Cena, and John Cena has turned around and said, "I want to face you this Sunday for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship." So that is your main event. Your co-main possibly. Might make it main, I don't know. But anyway, Cena versus Zayn. I've decided we're going to have a 6-man Elimination Chamber matchup for the WWE Championship. So unlucky Roman Reigns, you drew the short straw. But as I say, might be baffling booking to some people. It's all about the big payoff. You'll see as time goes on. So overall, an A91, which gets our popularity up in 22 regions. And I still think we give the best rating to Bray and Cena. So well done to them. Praise for a good performance. But as I say, that is the end of the World Grand Prix. John Cena is your champion. But as I say, if you want to let me know in the chat below, this isn't Twitchly, you want to let us know in the comment section below. What did you think of the tournament as a whole? Was there any matches that kind of surprised you with a rating? Is there any matches that you would have liked to have seen instead? Like who maybe should have been in it instead of such a wrestler? Who was putting Bobby Roode in a losing streak? The right idea. And what do you think the big storyline is going to be with John Cena? Like, there's a reason I've put it on him. You thinking why at 40 would you put this on John Cena? So let me know what you think the storyline is going to be. Let me know who you'd have preferred to have won it. And if you liked the idea of the concept, was it too many videos over a short space of time? Or would you have rather we just progressed through more months quicker so we can see the future landscape of the WWE change? So we'll look at a few things here. Nothing there really affects us at NXT. It's more so our trainers that are getting the performance of the night, so there's no real urgency there. The Grand Prix drew 51,000 and 2.34 million buy rates. I don't know if that's just because it was a special, why the rating was down as much on pay-per-view, but I'm at the stage now I don't really mind about ratings because as long as I just make money so we can get the network up and running. So Jimmy Uso has got a fan in John Cena. Eddie Edwards is not rated by CM Punk. David Richards isn't liked by Roman Reigns. 6k in the Grand Prix. Drug testing is 2.34, not great. Liv Morgan needs to be booked strongly. And Davina Fly, I'm only going to give her this if she will stay in development. I know Austin Aries will want her, but if she doesn't re-sign development, then I'm going to let her go out and wrestle elsewhere. We'll maybe look at her when she gets a bit more over. Also doing the same with Cody Rhodes, I've just decided to let him go when his contract expires and give him an opportunity to do what he's doing in real life, get out in the indies, improving it on effectively. But as much as I say we didn't make a lot of money, we still made 7 million in pay-per-view revenue, and this is before our big event for Survivor Series. And it could be a case as well of because it's a special, it doesn't draw as much, and because there's been so many shows that didn't draw as much, so it'll be interesting to see what the buy rate is for Survivor Series in comparison. Then of course we'll lose a lot of money with miscellaneous, with tax and stuff like that, but that's to be expected. But that's it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed the Grand Prix. As I say, now we'll be back to the normal traditional pay-per-views every so often. We'll be trying to improve morale. The broadcasting deals we have down the bottom with the episodes remaining, to say I'll use them in the likes of either tribute to the troops, or we'll just let the deals expire because they're not needed. So we'll see about that down the line. As I say, thank you for tuning in, it's deeply appreciated. As I say, the questions asked earlier on in the episode, if you get any feedback on that, let me know in the comments section below. And as always, any likes, shares, subscriptions, you name it, shout outs is all deeply appreciated. And this is, I can just recommend, if you want to get into the old YouTube video business for the TW, definitely check out the links below for the subreddit and for the Grey Dog software website. It's the best place, so many people and such great help there as well. Until next time, guys, this is 21 Maxwell. I'll see you real soon. Bye bye.